Switching gears, a sobering statistic on this Veterans Day. An average of at least 20 of our vets take their own life every day. Many of them are dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of their service.
The number doesn't have to be that high. 12 News investigator Brandy Smith is getting answers about the options available for local veterans.
The first step to getting help is identifying the symptoms, realizing that you or the person you love is suffering from PTSD. From there, it can be an uphill battle, but there is hope.
I was in country for about 4 months before the vehicle I was in was struck by an IED.
The explosion left Sergeant Cannon Davis of Nederland with horrific injuries.
Broke multiple bones in my left leg. Had to have about 18 surgeries to put it back together. And, the right leg was amputated below knee.
Those wounds healed over a matter of months. His invisible wounds took much longer.
When it happened, I didn't lose consciousness at all. So all the memory is there. It's still clear. When I got back, at first thinking about it would be enough to raise my heart rate.
Thankfully, Davis knew where to turn for help.
I've been very blessed with a very good support system as far as that's concerned. I'm very close to my family.
He acknowledges plenty of veterans don't have that support system. They don't know how to get help. Some may not even know what they're experiencing is PTSD.
It affects the body in different ways. It's a physiological effect of a trauma or a stress to the person.
Beaumont psychologist Bob Meyer says PTSD affects about 8% of the U.S. population. Many of those service members.
I've had a number of clients come through the clinic here with full-blown PTSD, as well as others who have bits and pieces of it.
Dr. Meyer emphasizes the most important thing someone suffering from PTSD can do is find someone to talk to.
It doesn't have to be a professional, it can be, but if you've got a supportive family, you're going to be much, much better off.
The VA does provide free access to therapy and counseling, but sometimes those programs don't work for a lot of different reasons. There are other options out there, like the Lone Survivor Foundation, which hosted Davis at one of its retreats.
It's almost like, try this on. Does this fit? Does this work for you? Does this not work for you?
Terry Young says his organization offers a variety of treatments, from neurofeedback to equine therapy, sometimes with profound results.
You see I call them the aha moments. When you just see somebody, you can see the light bulb go off and something changes.
Young's goal is to catch veterans before they become a statistic, one of the 20 veterans committing suicide each day on average.
They need help when they come back.
But there's another group that doesn't get as much attention. Vets who go from the battlefield to behind bars.
A lot of DWIs, a lot of substance abuse, maybe some family violence, and things of that nature, all associated with PTSD.
That's why Navy vet and Jefferson County Judge Kent Walston worked with other veterans groups to create the Veterans Treatment Court.
That allows them to divert from the criminal courts into the Veterans Treatment Court, which is going to be directed by Judge Walston.
Instead of jail time, the court will direct veterans to services and programs that can help with their PTSD.
It is the least we can do.
The very least for the men and women who put their lives on the line to protect our way of life. Because even after they return from war, many are fighting a battle that's invisible to the rest of us.
You can overcome it.
They are heroes. Everybody else can be a patriot.
Here's how you do that. You speak up. You reach out to Congress. You tell them veterans deserve better. Go to 12newsnow.com and sign a petition to get our lawmakers to vote on the Fairness for Veterans Act. In the studio, Brandy Smith, 12 News.